Adriana Marais. I'm a researcher in the Quantum Research Group at the University of KwaZulu-Natal. I'm currently based in Cape Town and I'm one of the 100 astronaut volunteers with the Mars One project. So I grew up in Pietermaritzburg. I went to school in Pietermaritzburg, then I studied in Cape Town, later at UKZN, and I also spent a year in Singapore during my studies. Growing up, I was always a very curious child, and I was lucky enough to have had parents who encouraged me to be curious. And I remember trips to the library, later to the university library, and later, of course, on the internet to do research for all of the projects that I've always been interested in. So I have a firm belief that you can achieve anything you want to, and I think Nelson Mandela said this perfectly, that it always seems impossible until it's done. And this is something I really live by. I'm very determined in getting things done, especially things that have never been done before. So it's very difficult to list the criteria required of the first Martian settlers because, of course, we've never settled on Mars before. But personally, I believe that the perseverance of the 100 of us that are amongst the finalists over these 4 years since we heard about the project is, of course, one of the things we have in common. Another one, I think, is the absolute certainty that the goals of the project are aligned with our goals as individuals. So although the Mars One project didn't require scientific, engineering or medical backgrounds, the 100 are largely focused on these type of careers because moving to Mars, for us who are really certain about this aim, are already doing careers on Earth that could quite well be continued on Mars. Statistically, the landing is actually the most dangerous time. So liftoff may be achieved, then you've got the 7-month journey, then you've got the landing to worry about, and then of course you've got the daily survival to worry about. So all of these are risky, have never been done before, but I think the more people that work together towards this goal, the more achievable it becomes. This is really a project in which all of humanity will share. Yeah, people often ask what my greatest fear is, and it's not dying on Mars, it's living an insignificant life on whichever planet that may be. So I think I'm the kind of person where if I heard that if I was living the day of Columbus and I heard people were traveling across the ocean in search of something, I'm living now and I've heard people are going to go live on Mars, and I'm the kind of person who is not prepared to let this go ahead unless I'm amongst them. So I think something I admire in other people is representing an idea that's larger than just oneself. So I think what's most important during this short time we have on Earth is to represent an idea that is greater than just your lifetime, something that will be remembered, something that you stood for. So when I think of people that I would classify as being remarkable, I think standing for an idea that is greater than just yourself, and even greater and will last for longer than your own lifetime. I think these are the people that have really been remarkable. For me and millions of others around the world, I think Nelson Mandela has really embodied what it is to be remarkable, and he, of course, stood for ideas much larger than himself and dedicated his life towards achieving dreams and ideas that are much greater than just the individual. I think if you are working towards someone else's dreams or goals, it will be very difficult to be remarkable. Each of us is unique, each of us has a unique potential and a unique set of experiences, and you really have very little time on this planet to make sure that your actions are in line with your goals and your dreams. Don't waste any time, don't let other people's dreams become yours. Fight for your own dreams with determination, and then you will be remarkable.